Okay, we're gonna do a second example where you have to do a little bit more simplifying. So let's say we have the following equation, 6x squared minus 8x plus 6 equals 0, right? So I'm gonna write down the formula again just so we have it, but you should also have it in your notes. But let's first identify our A, B, and C. So our A is 6, our B is -8, and our C is also 6. So I'm going to start plugging it in. We have x equals negative plus or minus the square root -8 squared minus 4 and set parentheses 6 parentheses 6 all over 2 parentheses 6. Okay? Now if you put everything underneath the radical in your calculator, you're going to get -80. So we can write this as, also we know 2 negatives is going to give us a positive. So we can write this as 8 plus or minus the square root of -80 all over 12. Now, -80, like 80 is not a perfect square, but I can still reduce -80, right? So I'm going to do like this. So the square root of 80, that can be broken down to 10 times 8. 10 can be broken down to 5 and 2. I can't break down 5 and 2. 8 can be broken down to 4 and 2, and 4 can be broken down to 2 and 2, right? And so remember, I'm looking for pairs. So I have a pair of 2's here, I have a pair of 2's here. So in the end, I can write it like this: the square root of 2 squared, the square root of 2 squared, and the square root of 5, right? The first pair is this, and the second pair is this. We know that if we square a square root, it's going to get rid of the square root. So it's going to be 2 times 2 square root of 5, in other words, 4 square root of 5. And since it's -80, it's going to be 4i square root of 5. So I'm going to rewrite it like this: 8 plus or minus 4i square root of 5 all over 12. Now I'm asking myself, okay, what does 8, 4, and 12 go into? Or what goes into 8? Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Sorry. I'm going to first split it up. So I have 8 plus 4i square root of 5 over 12, and 8 minus 4i square root of 5 over 12. And then I'm going to split it up even further. I'm going to say 8 over 12 plus 4i square root of 5 over 12, and then 8 over 12 minus 4i square root of 5 over 12. Now, you can actually reduce these fractions. If you were to put 8 divided by 12 in your calculator and do math, enter, you're going to get 2/3. And then, same thing, if you were to do 4 divided by 12 in your calculator and hit math, enter, you would get 1/3. So you can simplify it to this. And same thing, it'll be 2/3 minus 1i square root of 5 over 3. Okay, and these would be your 2 solutions. So let us know if you have any questions, otherwise move to the practice.